Virgo, beautiful Virgo, December 2020. We made it to the last month of this epic year, and it's going to be an epic month full of fated events for you. I have here the card of forgiveness as setting the trend for your month here. And I do feel that there is something related to the home, related to your family, to your mother and your father that is unfolding here. Also, I see that your love life, wow, there is some restructuring there on what you want, how you think about it, and this has been going on for a while. So psychologically, you've been peeling off the layers of the ego, of the personality, asking yourself, what do I actually want? I do see some quick developments there, and you getting into a space like some of you, I see that either you have been very active there sexually, romantically, or not at all. So there's a bit the opposites going on. What I see here is that there was something beautiful in the past, or something that you saw like, oh, actually with this person, perhaps, yeah, why not? And not why not, actually, yeah, it came in on a white horse. It was like, wow, what an angel I receive here. And then somehow something happened with that. It got toxic, or it just showed an old pattern to you, something that was that you probably been, because you've been on a healing journey, so something that you probably did not even see about yourself, even while doing this whole psychological process and really looking at yourself from an honest place and wanting to go deep and fish up all these things that are not serving you. So I see that there's some stuff in childhood that are related to, like, okay, the legacy you're leaving, that might be actually related physically to grandparents that that might be, if you're very young, maybe you're a bit older, you have no grandparents anymore, but something with the legacy that is sorted out here, and I'm going to clarify. But then we see here, I see some of you coming into actually an inheritance, maybe through the father's side, or some of you having to deal with some property of the family that is somehow there, and like happy times were lived there, but there is now something that needs to be completed there, something that needs to be beautified. I see you also working on the relationship with the mother, rather. So let's see here. So I would like, before I clarify, let's go straight into your essence. Your essence, you have been cultivating something, you have been working on something, and I feel that most of you have like a business that is something that is steady, and there is steady progress in it, and it's stable. Now, in essence, you are still with that and committed to that. It's your intention to make a change, though. You feel like you want to move into something completely different. You are wanting, maybe you've recently started a program, a new process, something new that you would like to bring out there, and you're very passionate about that. And it's in your intention to be really like a warrior with this, and hold on to your vision and just move straight forward towards the goal. There's not a lot of time for collateral here. You are on the horse and you're moving. We have 3 knights here. We have the Knight of Cups, we have Knight of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles here. So you are asked to be really in your essence, and be strong, and be on the horse, be in the battle. This is not a time for sitting back. This might, of course, play on a more subconscious level, because you have been undoing here a lot of ways of, you've been looking at the way you relate to people of the other sex, the way you relate to maybe the person you're in a relationship with. There's been a lot coming up and a lot of changes in that. And there's some finalization to be done this month about that. And there is divine timing on your side, and it's worth waiting for. The work, it will have been worth it, as long as you come from a place of forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness for the other. Compassion, compassion, compassion is the key word here. Now, there is a decision that was made in the past concerning one specific person I'm feeling. There's a decision, maybe the decision came from that person, maybe it's somebody you just met and you weren't even involved with, or somebody you were involved with, but maybe just on a sexual basis. But there has been a decision. There's been either decided like, no, we're going to let this go, we need to cut this out, this is no good for either of us. The other person might have said from the beginning, like, no, we are not going to make this romantic. So that's what I'm seeing for you here. Now, in your aspiration, you want something bigger. You want a higher love. You want something based on truth, no more illusions. You want to be able to turn your back to the past and create something abundant here for yourself. Something where there's a sense of interrelating, where there is a sense of community that is more holistic, that has it all, let's say. You're going to be entering a period of major healing here that is going to go even faster. Perhaps for some of you, you might be the healer. If you have already a business or a creative idea that is related to healing, you might take that further or come into the essence of that and kind of get on the horse and just go with it and spread it out in the world here. Because there's something about the legacy. Perhaps it might be interesting to ask yourself, like, how did my parents think about that? Like leaving a legacy, because it's such a weird concept in a way. All we have to do is to commit to our lives and make it into our work of art and live from our soul. But it's easier said than done, of course. The strengths are that you are, like, some kind of divine intervention is going to happen. If you are still involved with a person and it's not what it needs to be, like your heart isn't in it, the other person's heart isn't in it, or there's just a major complication, you don't understand each other, there's just too many energies, you want different things. If that is the case here, what I'm seeing is that for some of you, for one of the parties is just not ready to have something balanced, something that where we don't use the other as a vehicle to project our karma and our personal issues on. Some of us are just not ready yet for that. If you have not been able to say goodbye and you have not been able to cut the cord, there is going to be an intervention that's gonna make that happen for you. Right around the middle of the month, there is a moment for you where you can set intentions. Where you can set intentions on the home you want to create. Where you want to be, what do you want it to look like. However, most of you, as I'm getting it here, the destination is not what is important here at the moment. You are in the middle of a heavy process here. In the middle of committing to decisions. Because if you don't commit to the decision that was made here romantically with this person, then it's not going to, well, universe is going to put things on your path for you to see. And these are going to be quick changes. They're going to come in, they're going to storm in. I see an event for you happening on the 21st of the month. Something that is fated that has to do with that as well. At the same time, for you, there is a energy of a solitary energy. If you are wanting to meet someone, I see that happening after the 21st. With more possibility than before, because you are a bit on a solo journey of working things out within yourself. Even if there is another person you're currently with and seeing on a regular basis, what this tells me is that even though this person is there, you are working things out within yourself. And this is the direct karma from the parents. You carry the seed with the lives of your parents. When you were born, you carry the seeds of your past lives, emotionally, mentally, physically, of all of them, but you also carry the seed of the parents related to their specific life. And I see that that is something that you are working with. With the Tower moment here, this is going to be good for you, because this is going to make you more decisive, more committed to the path you want to take, more committed to your journey. It's the indecisiveness that makes you tired. That's what I'm getting here. Nice. Okay. So let's see here what this... I'm going to use the cosmic deck for this. I would like to see what this tower moment is about, and we have here Queen of Cups and the Moon. Don't even have to do anything. Don't even have to shuffle. So Queen of Cups. So this is related to somebody where there was something. There's something emotional that isn't fully worked here. With the Moon and the Queen of Cups, this might be related to your mother, something with your mother. Maybe she is going through something and you are feeling that, and you feel very strongly connected to her. And there is some kind of cord I'm seeing between, like, the words that she says are so very important to you. If your mother is not with us anymore, you might have at night heavy dreams about that, and dreams where you can connect with her on an emotional basis. I'm seeing some revelations coming your way here around the 14th of the month. Very strong communication here from Spirit. Your intuition is going to be sharpened, and if you are ignoring it, you are going to see the events happening before you, unfold before you, so you would be made aware of this. This is Spirit having your back, actually. That's what I'm hearing. I would like to see what the justice is. There is a justice that is done here with the Judgment card and the Justice card, and this is a justice of the soul. I do see that there is some like karmic stuff that is related to, and also that will transpire in how you do your work, because when you look at it, how you do your work, how much of your father and your mother system of functioning psychologically is in that. There's something karmic here, a balance that needs to be restored and that needs to be found, and therefore a decision is primordial. However, for you, it hasn't been easy to take the decision. It hasn't been easy. Maybe there is an attachment to this person. For some of you, this might be an attachment to a lover or a partner that is currently in your life. It's going to be very important to be able to speak your truth to this person, but from a calm, grounded place. See if you can go into nature, Virgo. That's going to help you a lot. Beautiful places where you can connect with the green around you, and that's so important for you because you are natural healers. All Virgo comes onto this planet to heal through the beauty of the form, to show people through simplicity, and to all kinds of methods of cleansing the body, of detoxification, how we can create this new earth. So let me see here for justice. What kind of justice are we talking about here? Oh wow, okay. Somebody wanted a new beginning. Somebody wanted a beginning, yet you thought, I found gold here. This is something really good. I see you like having been very peaceful, sitting down, like picnics with this person. There's this image of like a higher wisdom that I see this person you were involved with perhaps as a very spiritual person, somebody who is, or maybe you are the spiritual person and you were bringing that to the other. However, there was an imbalance. There was one that was more in tune with the invisible than the other. Perhaps that is good as well. So if there's one person who's more like down to earth, it can be a beautiful compatibility. But with that compatibility, in the incompatibility, there has been a loss. There has been something that wasn't materialized, and there is a sadness around that. However, you know that it is for the progress, and that some kind of karma was completed here, some kind of cycle was completed here with this person. I do see you going for something new here, and with the end of the month, that might be like from the 21st, we're going into the new air. We have Jupiter and Saturn together there. So for you, this might be a new devotion that you are going to discover, a new devotion that might be related very much to your material creation and some kind of business idea that you have. And if you do so, there is great prosperity here for you. Let me give you that. I would like to clarify here the Three of Wands as the aspiration of Virgo. All right. So indeed, there, like some of you, there is an inheritance. There is money coming your way. There is something that was ended karmically. An inheritance, or just a sum of an amount of money that has to do with property. Perhaps your parents are giving you something. But there is a strong sense of anchoring and sorting out things at home. I see you feeling also good at home. However, there are some stormy emotions on the background. This can have to do with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra, somebody with strong air energy, somebody with a particularly penetrating gaze on life, somebody with whom you had or have still a strong connection that is very much about the mental plane, but that you feel would or has worked very well in the bedroom as well. So, with the aspiration here, I see you wanting to really find your balance again, to really get in touch with your heart, to make peace with the fact that a certain ship has sailed. This can be a person, situation, like that chapter is over and this is a whole new beginning. And what you are looking for, maybe there were many things that you found in the last person, but this was all to sharpen your vision and for you to become more certain of yourself. This has been also, we have to ask ourselves, where was this a boost to our self-confidence, or where were we a boost to the self-confidence of the other? There is some self-worth stuff that is being, and we're all in a healing process, Virgo. So you are getting in touch back again with your heart to create from that space and to be somewhere just by yourself in a way where you can see like, okay, this is actually what I want. Nice. I'm liking this for you. It's a beautiful purification. I'm seeing you get a lot of clarity on things here. And if the clarity is not there yet, the event is going to happen, the situation is going to happen for you to make the right decision. Nice, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So again, a very independent energy here. A beautiful person as well. So let me see for your health here. I do see that it's more about the heart. It's more about the heart and feeling into that, taking a seat there. So you might feel you might feel a bit stressed throughout December still. A bit stressed as well, like things that you're carrying since a few months, since a while, that your thoughts are just like so fast and there's so many things and it's all up in the air and you want the direction, you want to be clear with yourself, but somehow it didn't manifest until now. However, now I see you getting there. I see you coming to a grounded, calmer space from where you can choose again to expand. There are some friends that are, you're gonna ask yourself like, who is my soul tribe? Who is my soul family here? Or what kind of people do I want to be in relationship with? And there's a new beginning around your community as well. And this is at the end of the month. It's possible that around the new year, you're going to meet some people that are related to a community that you were not yet a part of, or a community that you are already a part of, but people that you never saw there. So I see you meeting new people, but more in the second half of the month, after the 21st. All right. Let me have for Virgo some messages here. I'm gonna pull 3 cards for you and 3 cards for your person. Whether this person, when I say person, if you think of someone, this is your person, it will be about that. Or if this person is not yet in your life, we will get some clarification on this. Okay. Okay. Well, this is basically just confirming here. Interesting. So we have 6 of Pentacles for you. So they see you as somebody who is generous, but who is choosing. Either they see you as somebody who knows how to create an equal give and take in relationships, or they see you as someone who has not quite figured that out. Somebody who is always giving, for example, or who is not able to give. Both of them are out of balance. So they see you, but they consider you as a partner. Otherwise, they would not be thinking about those things when they see you. Or they have considered you as a partner. You see them as a bringer of luck, somebody who brought you or who will bring you a lot of lessons here. And look, we have Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords here. So this is really you wanting to go forward and wanting to have a clear goal. This is also spirit. Like it's decisions that are from your higher self. A lot of aces and a lot of knights here. Okay, let me continue. So for you, this person is just revealing a lot of your subconscious structures to you. A lot of your heartbreaks that you had maybe not completely come to terms with, some of them as old as from childhood, where there was like things that your parents who did the very best they could, but when they raised you, they did certain things that made you feel unloved, or you felt unloved. And this person is a reflector of that. So the people that I see you meeting, or that you have been meeting these last 2.5 years, those were very karmic relationships, teaching you how to stand on your own feet, Virgo. You see them as someone who kind of got it figured out. Maybe like you feel like they are stable physically, you find them attractive but somehow unreachable. Also, it seems that you have told yourself a story about them from the start, or you watch out if you have not met this person yet, to not tell yourself a story from the start, to go into it with a clean slate, because we have the Ace of Swords here. You don't want to have any ideas that you're carrying with you. You don't want anyone to show up at your doorstep with 2 suitcases. I mean, depending on who it is, it might be a dream scenario for you, but you know what I mean. If you haven't met the person yet, you don't want that baggage around. So there is a strong sense of setting intentions on your love life, knowing what you want and what you are going for. What is your goal here? Knowing that is like 80% of the process. Of course, then in the field of action, we get the things manifested, but the feeling is the manifestation that is the most rewarding. So this person, I feel, has taken a firm decision. This is not going to be somebody you can toy with. But it's possible, as I said, that this person that comes in, and that a few people are coming in for you, maybe as much as 3, that they already go with the first story. They come with a preconceived notion. And they come with a preconceived notion of what they want their relationship to be, because perhaps you are not focusing well, or you're not in a space right now to be committed. Perhaps you don't want that commitment right now. Do know that you have an ascendant sign and a moon sign if this is not resonating. Sometimes we think we want romance, we think we want a commitment, but actually we are driven towards it because our own shadow lies within that person. And not that they are a bad person. They're actually our angels being sent here to show us, like, okay, this is what I'm doing. And then you are seeing it here. I'm feeling that for many of you, we're looking at a person of the past with whom there were very sweet emotions. There was very sweet love making. Then somehow it got messed up. And because of that, this whole thing is like received like a glamour of loss and of sadness, of karmic retribution. But it is for you to be more resolved. There is no... We have the devil here twice, so whatever happened in the past, in your love life, there will be double experiences for you to be certain, for you to really see it, because universe wants you to move forward here with the Seven of Wands. But where you have been in a hurry before to decide, and where you just like went with it, and you were like kind of, you know, like waking up in the morning and going with it, thinking that was being in the flow. Now you're being called back on that, and you're asked like, okay, no, what do I actually want? And why am I investing my energy in this if it's not what I want? And for some of you, there is a wonderful opportunity here to have your wish, your true wish, Virgo, fulfilled. To have the person like you want to be with, somebody like straight in their shoes. But there is some kind of karmic journey to be resolved here. And also confrontation of your emotions around that. And the question of maturity. Like, what are you ready for? What kind of relationship are you ready for? Also looking at your addictions when it comes to love, yes. But also your other addictions. Where do you consume a lot? This will be a wonderful moment for healing. Also our relationship with food. All foods we eat are emotional. We are made of flesh, and all this is basically food we have eaten over the course of our lives. So the body is a communication. It is a message of love. So how can you love yourself better, Virgo? How can you love yourself better, and how can you do yourself more justice? By taking the right decisions, by choosing, and by allowing the things to unfold the way they unfold, yet stand up for yourself. And don't store it in the attic. If your heart was broken, mend it. Be with it. Sit with your feelings. Some of you are doing something new in their career. It will be nice to channel your energy there, and your decisiveness that you can have there, that can only have a ripple effect on the personal relationship and everything around there. This stuff that you are considering. But I see many of you wanting to add something to your career or doing something different, and this is has something to do with a skill you have developed over the last year and deepened. It has to do, and to really do it well, there is a forgiveness that needs to take place, forgiving yourself, most importantly, and then all the rest will follow, and the natural steps will unfold here, Virgo, for you. An intense month I'm seeing, but also very good for change, and I feel that the things you make peace with now and the things you take care of in December, they will propel you in a higher version of you, in a more beautiful version of you, and in a wish fulfillment, something that you've always dreamt of. Spirit is very close here. Listen to your intuition. Thank you so much for being here, Virgo. Know that I will upload as well some podcasts where I look into the astrology of things, and I will be making readings for the whole year of 2020 where we look into every single month. I send you so much love. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here with me. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to read you in the comments and see how all of this works out for you. Very interesting month ahead. Eclipse well.